First thing you gotta do in RuneScape and in life in general is figure out your money situation. The fucked up thing is I've been playing this game for 20 fucking years. I have more millions in real life than I do on RuneScape. Which means that on average, I've made or pocketed more than basically someone who mines rune essence for a fucking job on RuneScape. If, like, 1 GP equals a fucking dollar, I have more money in real life than I do on every version of RuneScape almost combined. RuneScape 3 is a little bit different. RuneScape 3, I have like a 500 mil bank. On old school RuneScape, I have like a 200 mil bank, and on 04scape, I have like a 10 mil bank. So RuneScape 3 doesn't really count because you could buy 150 mil for like $8. So that doesn't really count. So in RuneScape and in life in general, in RuneScape and in life in general, you got to figure out your money situation before anything else. And so very important. In life, usually you get like one chance to really succeed real big, you know, and that's not propaganda. That's the actual goddamn truth. Is basically you have one moment to decide if you're gonna make it or not. And this build up to the final decision of if you're gonna be a fucking winner or a fucking loser is decided usually in like one single moment of decision. And for me, you know, when I had to make that decision, I succeeded. So, and the losers, the 99% wind up at the fucking bottom, and the 1% wind up at the fucking top, and I'm the one that wound up at the fucking top. So with that in mind, you know, do whatever the fuck you want. If you want to be rich that fucking bad, follow my page. I'll talk about business stuff all the time. But mostly, I talk about business stuff on my real life YouTube channel. I'm actually about to make a business video like right now from my other computer. And Yeah, so first thing you gotta do, anything you do in RuneScape and in life in general, is to figure out your money. You know, when you figure out your money, you could do whatever the fuck else you want. And by the way, on RuneScape, just like is very obvious in real life, you should never just like give everything away. You never like sell your entire bank in order to afford like a skill or something. You know, it's better to just stack up and stack up and stack up. You know, it's better to just stack up and stack up and stack up, and then once you have like your maxed bank and maxed gear, then pretty much you could use your cash stack to afford you know, skilling and whatever else it might be. So so yeah, pretty much, you know, um, I need a bunch of people to make RuneScape videos for salary of like paid in company stock. And the secret to getting paid in company stock or some sort of like third party like currency is basically it's for the long term. So in about 5 years, when we launch the IPO on the stock market, you'll have access and priority to sell your stake in the company if you want, or you'll have access to like a really good job making six figures for me, or it's just like, you know, my money's good. So it's like if you want to like build your net worth making RuneScape videos, something to do for like a couple hours a day on the side. I'm not looking for full time RuneScapers. If you want to play for 2 hours a day, you know, that's fine. You know, I'm looking for people to play RuneScape Classic for 100,000 a year, RuneScape 3 for 60,000 a year, and old school RuneScape for 42,000 a year. And I'm also looking for one person to review private servers for probably like I don't know, willing to negotiate. Maybe basically, I don't know if I want people to review private servers because I really want to support the actual game of RuneScape. Uh, you know, Jagex has spent like millions of dollars building RuneScape and thousands, tens of thousands of like hundreds of thousands of hours of manpower. And like the Gower brothers is like my only thing is I really like have the suspicion that the Gower brothers were basically robbed of the game you know, uh, that they created. So if I could have a sit down with like the Gower brothers to discuss kind of like, or Jagex and the Gower brothers to discuss how we want to basically conduct business on this channel. Me, I don't have a whole lot of cash, so I play 2004 Scape because the computer that I use cannot support the Jagex launcher. And basically, until Jagex releases a Linux version of the Jagex launcher, this is the way it's going to be over here for me. But I'm paying people to play the live game. And maybe someone for like one lucky person for like 200,000 a year to review various private servers. And I'm running a promotion to the first person to max on RuneScape Classic $1 million of company stock. And more realistically, probably by the time you actually max your character, I'll have the cash to pay you in cash. And the runner-up winner will get a party hat on RuneScape 3. If, of course, like, time permitting. Guys, we gotta sell, like, we're trying to sell, like, 20% of my company right now, so we can get some money pumping into the channel, If you want so bad to make a cash money salary playing RuneScape, help me sell 20% of my company. Pretty much my bottom line for 20% is probably about 80 million. And I'll be investing 30 million straight into the YouTube channel. And paying people salaries, paying probably like a lifetime salary for people to play RuneScape for a living for maybe like, I don't know how many people that is, maybe like 10 people, like 8, 7 people, 6 people, like 100,000 a year to play RuneScape for a living. So when I let me know, guys, what do you want to do? Do you want me to launch my website so that we can launch like a pre-sale of the IPO for stock in my company? Or do you want to or do you want to be paid in company stock and I could pull like the rabbit out of the hat and get you to fucking find people to buy company stock as like a weasel kind of maneuver, as like as in between the lines like entrepreneur move that I was kind of trying to pull for a second, to get people to buy, trying to find like one buyer for 20% of my company for 80 million. I've had offers slide across my table for anywhere from 2 billion for my entire company, and I don't really do that. I'm just trying to sell like a small percentage. So yeah, it's I don't accept like my way or the highway deals. I will always be the majority shareholder, CEO, founder, owner, CEO of StarNet Industries. Yeah, this ain't the fucking McDonald's brothers over here. And this ain't no fucking Wolf of Wall Street scam bullshit either. This is all legit. I care about my reputation. I care about the future of my reputation with the God, government, and the people. I'm trying to create something that lasts forever. And mostly I'm looking to build a team of people who, you know, who want to fucking work. And basically, we're going to launch the IPO of the company at $20 a share. Pretty much what I'm asking for 20% of the company is much less than what it's actually worth. So, kind of like getting in on owning a percentage of my company is like getting in on, like, maybe not like party hats, but probably like Halloween masks back in like 2004. So, I'm expecting like shares of my company to probably be worth like, anywhere from $100 in like 20 years. So, you know, you're getting paid based on a valuation of like 40 cents per share. And then we're launching at $20 a share. So, it's just like you're winning big time if you choose to work with me. And don't you want to fucking make money to play RuneScape? I mean, come on, guys. Let's make some fucking RuneScape videos. It's free RuneScape videos at gmail.com, motherfucker. Let me know.